Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Heatless Curls. I am Crystal. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back to the channel that talks all things natural hair. And I know I've been saying for now, but I really think natural hair is just what I love. So let's just say all things natural hair. And if I decide to mix it up, then just know natural hair will always be in the mix. Anyway, today I am doing a style on blown out hair. If you did not see my blowout video for this particular blowout, I'll link it right here in the cards. And it was done using Briogeo products. You should go and watch that, and that'll lead you right up to this one. Or you can go after you watch this one, whichever is okay. Just don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can be reminded of any time that I post a video. Okay, I'm so excited because today I'm using, what would I call it? I don't know. Let's just burn it out. It is by OctoCurl. And I saw my curl friend, it's Taya. I think that's the way you said it. I'll link her name right here. But I saw her use it and I had to get it. So this is what the OctoCurl looks like. I don't know if you've seen my video where I used the one heatless curl thing. The last time that I wore my hair in a blown out state for a long period of time. I'll link that right here. But I'm excited about this because I'll be glad to get more definition. With the other, it was kind of like all of it was on one single thing. And so, you know, it's only so much definition you can get on it. Woo! I am so excited about this. Like, so excited about this. So it has this middle, and then it's called OctoCurl, but there are 10 tendrils, if you will. So there are 10 things coming out from it. So you lay this here on the middle of your head, and I'm just gonna secure mine with this clip, and I'm gonna just secure it here. And what I'm gonna do is part off hair for this particular one. Now the product that I'm going to use is Adwoa Beauty's Melonberry Hair Milk. And I decided to go with the hair milk because I really like the way hair milks work on my blown out hair. Really like the way that they work on my blown out hair. So I'm really hoping that this will give me nice, smooth, yet defined results. So excited. Here we go, here we go. So I'm going to spray it in my hand so I can control, you know, where it goes, how much I get. And you can see it there. So I'm just going to take this part that I've parted off for it. It smells so good, y'all. Y'all can get this in my Adwoa Beauty storefront. Oh, this is not holding it. Okay, there. But you can get this in my Adwoa Beauty storefront. And it'll save you, I think it's 15%. So I'll link it down below in the description. Okay, now to start. I think I'm going to go away from my face. So, adding it and kind of doing it like a two-stranded flat twist where you're kind of scooping as you go. Adding just a little bit more hair on each time you go around it. I really wanted to use a mousse with this, but I'm just, I need to do some more trial and error with the whole mousse thing. And so I'm gonna then fold up because I don't want my ends to come loose. And then it has this little band where you can tighten it up around it. So that's the very first one. I think I'm gonna do the other front part before moving on. Okay, so I got those two done. I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. And I'm adding just a little bit more hair milk on my ends. Really hoping I can get those to lay down because I really need a trim, but I cannot find my scissors. So it's just gonna have to wait until the next time. So fingers crossed on those ends cooperating. Now what I am interested in is how in the world it's gonna be for sleeping. Like with the fact that it's, I don't know. I guess it's probably similar to what it would be like sleeping in flexi rods. However, they are much, like there's literally no firmness in this. So I don't think it'll be as bad as sleeping in flexi rods. So I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. As you can see, I'm not laying this flat on it. I am kind of doing the corkscrew method where I am rolling, like I am rolling the hair as well. And I'm hoping, like I'm really hoping for a specific result, and I'm really hoping that I get those results. Now, I don't know how long it's gonna hold since I'm using this lightweight hair milk, but when I wear blowout styles, I don't like to put anything heavy on it anyway. And so hopefully this will be to my advantage, that if I decide to do a different style while still in this blowout status, I don't have to worry about, you know, a whole lot of product buildup. That's kind of my aim in using something super lightweight. Another thing that I found cool is that they sell these according to lengths. So they had a short, a medium, and a long. And I chose the long. And I'm glad that I did, because in some of these areas, you know, I'm coming right up on the end. So I definitely did right by getting the long ones. So I'm going to finish this off camera. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, so I am all done. I'm going to take this clip out. I don't think I'm pretty sure I don't have to sleep with the clip in my hair. Okay, so I took the clip out and I'm just gonna show you how it looks all the way around. I'm really hoping for some good results. It feels like I could have gotten it a little bit tighter at the back. I don't know, I may try to mess with it once I get off camera, but I may just let it fly. It is the back. I mean, it is the back. I don't know. So now, I guess, how am I going to sleep with this? Let's try my Glow by Day bonnet. Let's just see. So here's my bonnet. I'm going to loosen it for now until I can get it on. Let's see if I go here. Yeah, I think this might be the best solution, is the bonnet. And then I think if I can get this style to hold multiple days, I will likely use my scarf to wear it then. But I don't know. We'll see. This is going to be a journey. This is going to be a journey. I'll be back in the morning for the takedown. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to take it down. I will start off by saying it wasn't the easiest thing to sleep with. I guess because here it's all, you know, twisted downward. So then these aren't as easy to like just tuck under. It wasn't that good of a sleeping situation. I have a little bit of a headache now, and I know it's because of the tension that was caused by pulling this into a bonnet. So I have to think about that the next time that I try this style. I am going to use a hairspray this morning to see if I can get it to hold. And it is by Kristin S. It's the Ultra Fine Workable Hairspray. Okay, let's see how it's turning out. Ooh, that is so pretty. So the only tricky part is the part that you kind of do like the flat twist, where, you know, the separation is already happening because that's the way you had to separate it to even twist it on. I don't know. It's probably gonna turn out good still. Okay, 3 down, 7 to go. Okay. Okay, so at first glance, I do like all the definition that I'm able to get throughout my hair. Now I'm just unsure about how to style it. So I don't know, let's try to figure this out. On it a little bit more, and then I'll come back once I get a final look. Okay, so this is what I settled on. I just pushed it back here, pushed it kind of up and back here, and it's pretty. It is pretty, but I don't think it's gonna last. I actually probably want to try this on wet hair because I think I would have a better chance at getting it with hold, because with wet hair, I wouldn't be scared to use mousse. On dry hair, I ain't quite figured out the whole dry hair adding mousse without it reverting type thing, so I'm a little scared about that, but I don't think it's gonna last. I did spray the hairspray, and it does seem to be holding, but on this side it's starting to freeze already. Not a whole lot, but enough for me to believe that too much humidity would take it overboard. But I'm gonna show you a quick 360 so we can see how it looks all the way around. So this is the look. Let me know below what you think of it. Would you ever try this contraption? I'm not quite sure what to call it. Hey guys, so we are on day 2 of this style. It is fluffy, it is puffy, but I can still see the curls. I end up having to kind of do a little pin-up situation here. And it wasn't this puffy this morning when I woke up, but last night I didn't feel well, so all I did was throw all my hair up and put a scarf on it and then put a bonnet, you know, to cover the part that was out. Tonight I think I'm going to re-roll it. Like I said, it doesn't feel like I have anything on my hair, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to use a light hair milk, like the Adra Beauty Melonberry hair milk. So that was the reason why I wanted to use a product like this. However, I'm trying to think long term. If I want it to hold, in my head it has to be mousse, right? I think it has to be mousse. So tonight I think I'm gonna try putting just a little bit of mousse on my hair while I try it again and see if I can get it to hold a little better than this for more than, even if I can just get 3 days, I think that'll be good. 3 days of nice definition, but where it's not poofing out so much that, you know, with this I need to figure out what else to do. It kind of looks like, you know, I'm gonna look like Mufasa tomorrow, and I don't really want to give out Mufasa. So I think I need to try and figure out how to get it to hold just a little bit longer. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I have decided that I am going to use some mousse. I am so scared. The last time I used mousse on dry hair, it just wasn't a good situation. I think I'm pretty confident that I know where I went wrong on using mousse on dry hair last time. I used just way too much of it. I think today I'm going to try to go with 1 squirt for the whole section and then wrap it straight up. I don't know. I hope it works. I hope it works. Like I said, this is not a bad look. It is not a bad look at all. But it's so big, and I don't always feel my most confident self when my hair is super big. I don't know what it is, but I don't always feel my most confident self. So because of that, we're going to do something about it. We're going to shrink it some. That's all I want. I just want a little shrinkage.
Ain't that something stretch my hair? I want some more shrinkage.
Anyway, so back to OctoCurl. I'm going to put her in place with the clip. Okay. And then the last time, I think I didn't part off a lot in the front because by the time I made it to the back, yeah, I had a lot more that I needed to put on. So I'm going to try to make sure my sections are pretty good size starting at the front. I think I may have been, you know, with high density hair, I think I was fooling myself. Like I wasn't going to need that, but I obviously did. So I'm going to just tie the rest of my hair back with a scrunchie so that I can focus on this section only. I think I'm going to just like brush through it to kind of disrupt the curls that are already there so that it can reset, if that makes sense. And then another thing that I did on the last time was I was using really small sections to start wrapping around, but I don't feel like I want to do that this time. I felt like I was having to break apart the definition too much. I'm really going to try with much bigger pieces this time and see if I like it better that way. The mousse that I'm going to use is Crazy Sexy Curl, which is the Do's Supercharged Honey All-in-One Setting Foam. And so I do know this to have some hold, some moisture, and I kind of feel like that's what I need for this style, right? Right, I hope so. So I'm just going to go in. I'm so scared, y'all. I got PTSD. I got PTSD. Okay. So I'm just going to try that much on this section. Maybe I need to brush it through. And then, like I said, I'm going to do a much bigger section this time. I think I'm going to bring this. I'm going to try to go for maybe 3 or 4 sections at the most. Okay, with this one it was just 3. What I am hoping to avoid though is sticky hair. I don't want sticky hair. But I do want something that's going to maybe make it hold a little better. There I go, adding more mousse. Hopefully I won't pay for that later. And then I'm going to try not to do it so tight this time. I think I caused myself to have a tension headache last time. And I think it was because I was trying to make sure it was wrapped really tight. But I don't think it takes all of it. I think it's okay if it has some slack in it. And I'm only doing 2 pumps because not a lot comes out with this mousse in 1 pump. Like not a lot at all to me. So I wanted to be sure I was getting enough, but not so much that it starts to revert my hair. Although, I don't know, I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared that I'm doing it again. And then, like I said, I'm not breaking the pieces into so many this time. I really feel like that caused a lot of frizz early on, especially doing it on stretched hair. I think if I were doing it on wet hair, it wouldn't matter as much. But with me doing it on stretched hair, it's so easy for, you know, frizz to show up that I really think I was helping bring on the frizz by having to break it apart so many times in the unraveling. Ooh, this one reaching the end. Just trying to make sure I got a little bit of slack in there. I want, like I said, I don't want to give myself a tension headache. It's never any good with those. I'm not gonna sit through this and make y'all watch it all over again. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and hopefully with the takedown we'll have some better results. Maybe. If not, it'll go into some kind of cute little updo. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning. We about to see if using the mousse was the right thing to do. And I gotta do this quickly, so I'm not gonna do much talking. Doing it with a mousse may have made some difference. The telltale sign will be, you know, as the day progresses and tomorrow. So I'll check back in and see what it looks like then. So, this is 2 days after I last came back. Yesterday was okay. It was still kind of big. Today, it was so big I had to put it in a ponytail. But then I went on a hiking trail with my daughter's Girl Scout troop. So this is what we're left with. I will say that the mousse did help, but I do feel like I did not use enough of it. I feel like if I used a little bit more of it, that I would have gotten a little bit more hold. But I am really thinking about doing it on damp hair next time, just because I think the curls will hold better, and then I don't have to worry about using way too much mousse, because I think I can gauge it better on damp hair than I can on dry hair. So I did want to, like, you can see the ends are still together with the curl, and some of that is because I always added mousse on the end before I wrap the very end. So I also have like some pieces here at the back where the curls are still there. They got manipulated the least amount. So my back curls are still there. If you open my hair, you have curls there. I don't know, still kind of on the fence about the OctoCurl, but not on the fence that it doesn't work, but just that it's not a style that holds for a very long time. And for a person with my life that is very fast paced, things always going, I don't know if I could maintain it even with stretched hair. However, I am a little curious that maybe next time when I stretch my hair, if if I put the flat iron to it lightly like I did back in December, where it just kind of flattened my hair even more than my blowout. I wonder if I tried on that, would it be great? In comparison with the one heatless curl thing versus this OctoCurl, I would go with the heatless curl, the one, you know, long thing. Mostly because to re-put it on nightly is not a hassle. To redo the OctoCurl is a hassle. And it's not one that I think I am up for doing. And it causes me to need to put product on there. And that's kind of what I liked about the heatless curl. I could do that for those curls to last that day, and it wasn't a hassle for me to rewrap my hair around it the next morning. However, one thing I would like to try and do is find a way to either do it this way so most of my hair can be curled around it, or put on two where the back isn't more straight than curly. I don't know. I'm going to keep trying blowout styles, and then I'll create a playlist here that shows all the times I try blowout styles, because I do realize a lot of people are going back to being more of a straight natural, not necessarily wanting a relaxer again, but being a straight natural. And it's one thing that I'm kind of exploring for times throughout the year. I don't want to be fully straight. I like being able to wear my curls, and I love that, but sometimes I do like to be able to wear stretch styles, and most times I'm looking for stretch styles that I can hold on to for a while. So this is going to conclude this video. I hope this video isn't too long, but I hope y'all make it all the way to the end. If you made it all the way to the end, then put me a party emoji, you know, this little celebrating emoji. I'll put it right here on the screen. If you made it to the end, put that there, and I thank you for all that you do and all that you view. Until next time, y'all. Bye.